My dear brothers and sisters, sometimes we can find ourselves helpless before certain situations. It seems as if there is nothing we can do to resolve that situation. This is the situation the disciples find themselves in according to the gospel reading. A father brings his very disturbed son to them for healing, but there was nothing they could do for the boy, much to the father's disappointment. He says to Jesus, "I asked your disciples to cast it out, and they were unable to." Jesus went on to do what the disciples were unable to do. He restored the boy to himself and his father. When the disciples asked Jesus why they could not drive out the demon that had enslaved the boy, Jesus replied, "This kind that can only be driven out by prayer." He was telling his disciples that prayer is so important in life, that anything we do, we have to pray, to offer it to God. Jesus seems to be saying that there are some situations that only God can resolve, and all we can do is to pray. The disciples had done their best to heal the boy, but their efforts were never going to be enough. Sometimes, my dear brothers and sisters, we try many things to solve problems here and there, using our energy, our strength, our knowledge, and sometimes we fail. There means that we need God's intervention. Jesus is always there to be with us, is always there to take charge. Sometimes, my dear brothers and sisters, our efforts are never enough. All we can do is give the situation over to the Lord in prayer. Jesus is suggesting in the gospel reading that sometimes prayer can accomplish something that our efforts cannot. In a similar vein, Sirach, in the first reading, declares that there is a certain kind of wisdom that only comes down from above, as he puts it. It cannot just come from us. We need to open ourselves in prayer to that. The father of the boy in the gospel reading himself prayed a prayer to Jesus, a prayer many have identified with ever since. "I do have faith. Help the little faith I have." He recognized the truth of what Jesus went on to say, that all we can do before something happens, before any situation, is to pray. My dear brothers and sisters, let us always pray, and let us always know our limits, that we are human beings, but God is above everything in our lives. Amen.
Thank you for participating in this production of our virtual Mass. Your presence means so much. Every day, so many parishioners connect to OLPH through the digital ministry. The digital ministry is one of almost 80 ministries supported by the parish. That's why your support of the parish is crucial, so we can continue to have the resources to fund all of our ministries that touch the lives of many. Thank you for watching, continue to watch, and thanks again for your support.